For the continuation, let's now have written communication. So in the other video, we have talked about communication. You know, we have their verbal, non-verbal, and then oral. There was this thorough discussion about oral. So here, let's deal with written communication. What's with this? Okay, so written communication involves writers and readers. But definitely, hindi sila magkaharap ha, magkalayo yan. Hindi katulad sa oral na yung speaker and listener pwedeng magkalapit or pwedeng may technological device between them. Sa writer and reader, definitely, hindi sila magkalapit. Okay? So, exchange their ideas and thoughts through written words, nasulat na mga mensahe. Okay? So, sinulat ng isa, ipapadala, babasahin. So, parang yung mga books, 'di ba? Ang tagal lang nabuhay nila. Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, yung sinulat nila, anong century na nababasa pa rin natin ngayon. So, that's the value of written communication. Okay, anything that has been written can be passed from one generation to another. That's the beauty of written communication. Usually used in business. Okay? So, let's take a look at the examples. 1, emails. Yep. So, nag-email, 'di ba? Kaya lang may problema dito sa email minsan kasi may delay. And then instant messages. So, those that we have in our messenger, yung sa mga cellphone natin. Saan pa ba? Maraming mga iba pang mga instant messages na platforms. Okay, letters. Yan, yung ating application letter, request letter, excuse letter. Kasama yan sa written communication. Memorandum or memoranda, yung mga ini-issue ng ating mga leaders, ng ating mga administrators. Notices, notice of meeting. Okay. So, kapag nakatanggap ka niyan, intindihin mo, basahin mo, at i-jot down mo para alam mo kung kailan mangyayari, hindi mo makakalimutan. Manuals, yeah, manuals of devices. Lahat naman halos may manual, no? Yung TV, pag bagong bili, cellphone, rice cooker, yung mga electric pot, everything. Newspapers, postcards, contracts, yung mga kontrata, even marriage contract, may nakasaad dyan. Okay, yung mga, yan, yung mga medyo madalas manood ng Tulfo, yan, pinag-uusapan doon yung legit na asawa kasi meron silang marriage contract. So, malaki ang implication ng contracts. Sa contract sa trabaho, employment contract. So, importante yon. Doon kasi nakalagay ano ang job description mo, ano or magkano ang sasahurin mo. Okay, websites. So, sa websites, there we know the different information about the company or that particular organization. So, nandun nakasaad yung description. Okay, so let's take a look at this photo. So this is one very nice example of written communication. What does it say? Read this with me. Stay safe, stay home, save lives. Yeah, anong intindi nyo dito? So when we stay at home, when we stay safe, we are in fact helping because we are saving lives. Okay. This one, wow. Only leave your footprints. How do you understand this? As for me, well, wag kang mag-iwan ng kalat, wag kang mag-iwan ng kung ano-ano, footprints lang para ma-maintain yung kalinisan ng karagatan, ng shoreline, ng mga beach. Okay? So, you can have your own interpretation of this particular signage. Alright, another, wrong way. Red na siya. Kitang-kita yan sa malayo kasi ang red, mas mahaba ang wavelength. Okay? So, tutuloy ka pa ba? Kung may nakasaad ng wrong way. Okay, of course, it's communicating the message. Huwag ka nang tumuloy. Huwag na tayong tumuloy. Okay, this one, weekly planner. Who among you are writing down your plans for the week or plans for the day? Definitely, if it's written, so you organized it, if it's written, they have to be done. Okay? Pag nasulat na, kailangan magkaroon ng check yan. By all means. Okay? So, pinlano mo yan, kailangan gawin mo yan. Alright, what are the advantages, ma'am, of written communication? Can be improved or edited? Yes. Huwag mo lang isend agad. Minsan kasi pagka nag-encode tayo or nag-type tayo, sinisend natin agad. So yung pala, late na, nakita natin may mali. So take time to check, to improve, edit, okay? And then improve really or enhance the message, the wordings, like that. And then serve as permanent record or proof. Okay, any written document could serve as a permanent record. Yung mga birth certificate natin, yan, permanent record na yan. Kaya hindi dapat nagkakamali sa typing ng pangalan or ng surname. Kasi minsan may mga estudyante, sinusunod na lang nila kung ano yung nasa birth certificate nila na ibang-iba dun sa ginagamit nila mula elementary and high school hanggang makarating sa college na ni-require yung PSA authenticated, dun na-discover iba pala yung spelling ng pangalan, iba rin pala yung spelling minsan surname pa. So yeah, because it's a permanent record, konting reminder doon, we have to be very careful in handling or in, typing. It's 24/7 reference, so it's a forever reference. There's no personal contact, so safe na safe tayo sa written communication kasi walang personal contact. Grants accessibility, so like the website, it's written there, anyone can access. So basta nandun siya, pwede mo siyang makita. Lalo ngayon sa internet, lahat nandun na. Sa Google, pag meron kang di alam, i-Google mo, nandun, naka-explain lahat yun. What are the disadvantages? So, one is prone to delays, katulad sa email, guys. Okay, nag-email halimbawa. Biglang may tumawag. So, hindi na, naputol na yung flow of idea kasi sinagot na mo na yung tawag. Biglang nagutom. Hindi na naman naituloy yung email. Okay, o kaya kailangan mag-CR. So, parang 1 oras ba, 2 oras bago natapos yung email, bago na send. Okay, so there could be delays here. Yeah, it's, a disadvantage also in a way that it's a total proof or evidence. Kaya, pagka nasusulat, tapos hindi tama yung nakasulat, wala nang magagawa minsan kasi proof na talaga yun, ebidensya na talaga yun. Kaya nga, careful tayo sa mga pinipirmahan natin. Baka mamaya, blanco yung pinapirmahan, pumirma tayo, yung pala, after natin masign, tsaka merong inilagay na mensahe. Okay? And then, no immediate feedback. So, pag nag-email ka, you have to wait for, how many hours? Minsan days, minsan weeks. Yun yung medyo saddening sa written communication. Maganda sana kung agad, pagka-receive, meron na kaagad reply. But, of course, that's beyond our control. And then, takes time to be composed. Yeah, especially this has to do with, the language ability, the proficiency of the person who's going to compose a letter, for example. Sa iba, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, tapos yan. Sa iba, 1 hour, 2 hours. So, kaya nga hinahanap natin yung proficient in oral and written communications. Yung maraming vocabulary, walang problema sa grammar, perfect yon for that kind of job. Quality and appearance matters a lot. Yeah. For example, sa website, anong kulay, gaano kalalaki yung font, importante, yung quality, yung choice of background, and then, yung appearance. Minsan, guys, in school, yung mga PowerPoint presentations ng mga estudyante, yung combination ng background tsaka yung letra. So, minsan, dark na yung background, tapos black pa yung letter. Very dark na yung presentation. Minsan naman, sobrang liliit ng font. Libre naman yung slide. Ginawa nila parang 15 lines in one slide. So, sobra ng siksikan. Para ng sardinas yung mga letters dun sa one slide. Okay lang naman kung mga 7 lines lang or 5 lines nakabulet in one slide. So, that's better because what we are preparing is a visual aid and not a visual distraction. Okay? So, minsan naman na-over-design, alam mo yon, yung ang daming gumagalaw na animations, may mga kakaway-kaway, may didila-dila. So, nakaka-distract yung mga PowerPoint slides ng iba nating mga reporters. So, those things have to be toned down. Okay? Doon tayo sa talagang the best and quality. Okay, and then nonverbal communication. So this is the other, type of what kind of communication? Oral, written. Okay, so remember, communication. Under communication, what do we have? Verbal and non-verbal. So, under pa nung verbal, yung oral and written na na-discuss natin kanina. This one is a very different category. Siya yung counterpart ng verbal. Okay, so non-verbal is the sending and receiving of messages through eye contact, facial expressions, gestures, tone, and other wordless ways. Walang S to guys, sorry. So, other wordless ways. Edit. Okay, wordless meaning, we don't use words guys. Signals lang. So, let's check this out. Okay, what are the types? So, Kinesics, Haptics, Vocalics, Proxemics, and Chronemics. Yeah, we also have this one, Oculesics. Ano-anong mga pagkakaiba nila? Ngayon nyo lang ba sila narinig? Or na-encounter nyo na sila sa senior high school? So, let's elaborate. Chronemics has to do with time. So, chronos, time. So, nowadays, we have this flexible schedule. So, iba-iba na yung oras considering the traffic ng pagluwas, kaya merong flexible schedule. And depende sa shift, for example, sa nature ng client. Yung mga nasa call center, sa BPO, meron silang iba't ibang schedule. Punctuality, are you a punctual person? Punctuality is a sign of respect. We have to arrive before the time. Okay? Not after the time set for that particular meeting or gathering. Another is moods vary by time. Halimbawa, may tumawag ng 5 a.m. sa'yo. Sinagot mo, antok na antok ka. And then, yung pala wrong number, what would you feel? Okay, wrong timing, no? So, okay lang naman tawagan ka ng 7 a.m., ng 8 a.m., wag lang siguro yung 5 a.m. Tas natulog ka pala nun mga 2 a.m. na kasi may in-overtime ka. So, yeah. Your mood will really be different. Okay, the concept of Filipino time. This is usually coming late. This is one thing that we have to eliminate as much as possible. Usapan ang meeting 8 a.m. Dumating 8:30. Usapan, kailangan online ka na ng 9. Tapos nag-online 9:10. So, naghintay pa yung iba. Okay. So, it's not a good practice. No noon break. This is one best practice, yung arrangement of appropriate working schedule so that everyone or every client will be attended to. Lahat na pagsisilbihan. Kaya ina-arrange yung schedule para kahit lunch time, yung 12 to 1, nagsisilbi pa rin yung opisina, yung ahensya. Okay, tamang-tama to. Alam nyo, yung mga galing probinsya, lumuwas pa sila. Noon lalo na nasa normal. Kawawa naman yung mga galing probinsya na gumising ng maaga, tapos minsan di pala na-accommodate. So, maganda tong policy na to. And then 5 p.m., wow, yung mga workers, alam na, pag 5 p.m., okay, so, let's call it a day na. So, pahinga na, tapos na yung duties for that particular day, yung office hours. Okay, so, another is haptics. So, we have here touch. Haptics means touch. So, handshake, bawal muna. But this is a sign of goodwill. Pat on the shoulder is a sign of support or sympathy. Hug means a lot, Fist bump. Okay. Kiss. Holding hands. So, all of these are communicating different messages. Makikipag-holding hands ka ba sa stranger? Definitely. Hindi, I guess. So, iba-iba yung kahulugan, guys. Kinesics has to do with body movement. So, walking, facial expressions, posture. How's your posture when you are energetic? And how's your posture when you are sluggish or when you are sick? So, magkakaiba yon. When we nod, what does it mean? Yung ano bang tawag dito? Pagyuko, pagtango natin. And then thumbs up. So, thumbs up, careful kasi may iba-iba ring meaning to. Different cultures have different meanings for similar symbols, hand symbols like that, or signals rather. Nail bite. So, sino sa inyo ang kumakagat ng kuko? So, there's a meaning according to psychologists. So, it communicates anxiety, but probably not all the time. So, iba-iba rin naman yung meaning. Pero according sa psychologists, yun daw. Okay. And then we have also this, Oculesics. So, has to do with eye movement. You know, in public speaking, when we talk to people, we have to do or to have eye contact. We have to look at them as we talk to them. Okay. And then, there's this gazing, eyes up, eyes down, sideways glance, and beautiful eyes. This is for babies, you know. One of the cutest tricks that babies know, yung beautiful eyes. So, pag sinabing beautiful eyes, kukurap-kurap sila. Ang cute, diba? Okay. So, Proxemics or Proxemics. Amount of space. So, intimate distance is 0 to 18 inches. Masyadong malapit ito. Personal is 18 inches to 4 feet. Social distance, 4 to 10 feet. Okay. Kaya yan sinasabing social distancing or physical distancing. So when we say physical distancing at this present times, so it's at least 6 feet. Pasok dito sa measurement ng social distance. And then public distance is over 10 feet. This is for public communication. Malayo, nasa entablado yung speaker, tayong mga nakikinig nasa ibaba. And then sitting at the back of the room, back portion of the room or the venue. Bakit ka nasa likuran nakaupo? May iba-ibang kahulugan yon. Pwedeng it's because you frequent the CR, or ikaw yung gustong unang umuwi, or yung mata mo kasi mas nakakakita siya pag malayo ka, or mas komportable ka lang talaga sa likuran. Or minsan naman kasi matutulog kaya pala nasa likuran. So there are different meanings for this, you know, sitting at the back. Okay, hindi laging negative, may mga positive dito at talagang yung iba necessary. Okay, vocalics. So vocals. Beyond communication. So, this involves the prosodic features, yung mga intonation. Okay, pag sinabing, that's nice. Okay, nice ba talaga? Pag sinabing, that's nice, baka hindi nice kasi iba yung tunog eh. Okay, and then yung salitang thank you. How do you say thank you? Talaga bang thank you or thank you? So, yung ganon, okay? And then the rate, fast or slow. Kapag fast, minsan di na maintindihan. Pag slow naman, boring or nakakaantok. So, nandun tayo sa average or sa middle. And then volume, pitch, verbal fillers. So, sino sa inyo mahilig magsalita ng kuwan, actually, yung mga ganon. So, especially now in online classes, mahalaga yung bawat segundo. Every second counts kasi lalo sa mga naka-mobile data. Ano yan, talagang precious yan kasi medyo mahal, costly siya. So, let's avoid these verbal fillers. While we're thinking, we don't utter anything. So, we just, open our mouth when we are all ready to say the message. Okay? And then vocal signature. This is one thing, that's why we understand or we immediately recognize who called the phone. For example, di mo nakikita yung kausap mo sa telepono, pero kilala mo siya kasi yun yung kanyang vocal signature. So, for example, you know already my voice or very familiar with my voice. Kahit di mo ako makita, alam mo ako yung nagsasalita. So, things like that. Your mother, your father, or, the rest of the people whom the vocal signature or the voice itself, yung timbre ng boses. Okay, so, guys, that's it for the nonverbal communication. Always remember, as we communicate, let's do it with etiquette. So good manners and right conduct. Don't forget your GMRC. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Do not forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for more lesson videos, practical tips, and anything educational. Have fun learning!